Bruce Hart. Everybody welcome Bruce Hart.
What the fuck is this? Seriously, lads, what is going on? Jesus. Well, hello and welcome to OSW Review. Haha, it's an OSW playlist. Swerved you good, didn't I? That's what Jay Hunter does. Hot dog, grandstand, swerve. Anyway, Season 2, Episode 9 of OSW Playlist. Season 2 is when you gaze upon my glorious visage. What have I got on tap for you this week? Bruce Hart, baby!
Hart brothers. More confetti. That was water! That was water! That wasn't confetti!
Hope you've been keeping safe and enjoying the extra content we've been putting up so far. What have we got, you big bollocks? I'll tell you. If you didn't catch it, all of our future Patreon content will be free until the world is good again. What's out already? The Resi 2 Remake review. Oh yeah, get shrifty. WWE Countdown featuring Dolph Ziggler, Rusev and Kane. Also, my very first playlist vid reviewing Black Mirror Season 4 and Stories Untold, an indie game. OOC reading from Mice and Men. And Men. And the latest OSW review episodes, Countdown to the Crowning, and then King of the Ring 94 featuring Art O'Donnell. Also, thank you so much to the Rob Bartlett for being such a good sport about it and doing the ABQ. Cheers, mate.
Yokozuna versus Godzilla, right?
Oh no.
Of course, this was recorded weeks before the lockdown, so we're keeping safe. Anyhow, like Steve OOC, he is a voracious wrestling autobiography reader, and you've actually kind of heard of it sometimes in earlier shows, like even fan reviews of China's review during WrestleMania X7, or during the ECW reviews. I think we start banging on about Mick Foley's books. The first two are brilliant, the rest of them are shit. Or more recently with the Lex Express, where we're talking about Brett's book and Luger's book during their respective matches. So you guys got a kick out of OC reading from Of Mice and Men last time, so why not an extra special, an extra Brucey bonus for you this time? OC reviews, yeah. Bruce Hart's book, a svelte 272 pages. Thank you for the book, OC. I'll waste no time reading it. Enjoy.
You know, when OOC says he's going to do something, he fucking does it.
A svelte 2 years later, he'll have it done. Oh my goodness, what have we got in the magic bag? The old sac magique.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, holy
Straight from
shit.
Mecca.
I said I was going to read it again, and I did. I've even got bookmarks in it.
Oh
for
my
the
god.
So he
couple
said
of bits.
2 things of note.
3. 3. Now, that's a good thing, by the way.
See you, Brett. See you, Owen. See you, Keith.
It's
You
amazing.
tell him, Bruce.
It's amazing how all of his anecdotes end with "needless to say."
I had the last laugh. To be fair, and by the way, there's the cover, and you got it in the photo, but it's not flattering. Could he not have found a better photo? Like, what is he? Bam Bam Rubble doing a giant whoopsie, I think. I don't know. He looks dreadful, but...
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber.
Your man out of Dumb and Dumber, not Lloyd, the other one.
Oh, he does a bit. Yeah. He's got a photo with him and Vince on the back as well.
Is that before or after he walked on Vince during the match?
Was he the one that walked on Vince?
yeah.
It was him, wasn't it?
That's his claim to fame. Yeah.
Okay, well, if I'm taking... And I'm going to take this book as gospel for the purposes of this review, right? He deserves it. Vince would deserve that. So, assuming everything he says in here is true, he invented Stone Cold Steve Austin because Stone Cold took that from the Hollywood Blondes gimmick, which was taken from Bad Company, which is a tag team with Bruce and Brian Pillman. Okay, but that was Bruce's idea. Okay, the pants they wore in Bad Company, where it had the yellow lightning bolts, so that was stolen by the Hart Foundation.
Oh, okay.
Right. If you're going to believe what he says, and some of the stuff I do, to be fair, but...
I was thinking 123 Kid.
Oh yeah, he stole
But
that
it had a
from
bit of
Bruce
that.
Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also invented the sharpshooter. So that's the other one. And
Like the site or the move?
so yeah, Brett got that from him. And then, so I was reading this again, hoping that there'd be half the book would be on 1993. 3 pages.
Really?
3 pages. He was not happy. He didn't mention anything of note. Just otherwise, he was sold down the river. It was supposed to be, there was supposed to be a big angle between him and Brett, but Brett said no, it has to be Owen.
Mm-hmm.
Which, and I can understand it, because Owen was new to the business, not new to the business, but younger, could do with a push. Bruce wasn't going to sell anything.
No.
So he wrote this in 2010. When did PG-13 come in?
2008.
Okay, so he writes an open letter to Vince at the end, and he says, Vince, don't constantly insult people's intelligence or bullshit yourself and the fans that overkill and sleaze are substitutes for wrestling. As well, refrain from making the product so contrived, complicated, or sleazy that it's not suitable for kids. So that's out of date. Because it was
Absolutely.
PG-13 by the time he wrote this book.
Okay, so it had already been PG for 2 years then.
Yeah, so he's off the mark with that one.
Is it as bitter as you had hoped?
No.
No? Is he more or less bitter than Brett?
Way less bitter than
wow.
Brett. Way less. And this guy has been really through the ringer. For example, you probably know about the story. His wife left him for Bulldog.
Wait, who's Bulldog's wife? Diana Hart.
Yeah. So they split
Wait,
up.
the sister? He married his sister?
So Andrea Hart was Bruce's wife. Davy Boy was married to Diana. And then the 2 in-laws got together. And then,
Oh, wow.
which contributed to his death, and many things contributed to his death.
How?
Because they went on drug binges together.
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, Bully's death.
Yeah, bullies.
Okay. Okay. So they're a bad influence and stuff.
Yes,
But not the tag team.
Well, I'm not. I think probably Bulldog would have converted her, if what Bruce says is true, to drugs, and then they spiraled from there. But she took the kids from Bruce, went to live with Bulldog, and then sent back her disabled son to Bruce.
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
That's not very nice. So he's been through the ringer. But I don't know, I would have given him a shot as a booker in WWF in the mid-90s. What's the worst that could have happened?
As a booker, yeah. As a talent?
No.
I have to say, like, he was in charge of Stampede's revival in the early 90s and quickly, what would you say, buried it. He burned it to the ground very quickly. So
That's not what he says.
Stampede is going better than ever. Prove me wrong. What did he say about Stampede?
Yeah, when he had the book, it was amazing. When he didn't, it was shit. Basically.
I love wrestlers. They're so great.
But he's made up with Brett, but he hated him for many years. Doesn't like Keith. Loves Owen. Hates the Bulldogs. And I have to believe what he says about the Bulldogs. The kind of people they were.
I think it's fair to believe that.
Because everyone has said it. That they're just horrible people.
They're knackers.
Yeah.
Like, I know Dynamite's a huge knacker.
Yeah. It's apparently Davy Boy
Davey
was
too.
as well. Yeah.
I know he went after in 92 and he was smoking crack with Anvil, shacked up in a hotel room. So, anyway, that is, that's quite sad. Any funnies? Any ended on a joke?
Funnies.
Anything?
And that was Owens. There was no that was Owens. Because any of the ribs that were pulled were by the Bulldogs and they were really mean and eventually ended in one of the Bulldogs sucker punching somebody in the face. Pretty much that's all of their
That's not a joke.
I know, yeah, there you go.
I'll take the doink style humor over that. Fucking hell. So, out of 10?
For a wrestling book or a book?
We'll go for wrestling book, then book in general.
Okay. 6 out of 10 for both.
Oh, okay. A mild recommendation.
Yeah. It's actually a decent read, and you're more than welcome. It's I actually.
Well, thank you.
It's quite good. Definitely give it a read.
How big is the font?
We're talking two. I mean,
wow.
I read it in 3 days, so very easy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Stephen.
The one book that I would love to get my hands on is Diana Hart's book, Under the Mat, it's called. So,
An evening with Hornswoggle.
so if anyone knows where I can get a cheap copy of that, because like the only copy I found it was like $100. I'm not paying
hell.
$100 because I think it was legally taken off the shelves.
Oh, now I really want to read it.
Yes, yeah, and somebody on Amazon had summarized what it's about, and I know none of it's true, but it sounds amazing. So if anyone can tell me where I can get a cheap copy of that, I'd be very grateful.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Stephen. Well done.
My first, what will we call this segment?
Openings with OOC.
Oh,
You did review China's book for us, I think, on the show.
but I never read it.
Yeah?
So
Oh, really?
I must have been lying through my teeth.
Well, you read the jacket and you saw the pictures in the central spine.
So from A to Z, it's a rip-roaring romp. Yeah,
Oh, excellent, Stephen.
So next, because I've got a few wrestling books I haven't read that are on my shelf, so I might do Justin Roberts' one. Yes, he did write a book.
Okay. I'm just thinking of
What's he? Yeah.
why. You know, who's the audience for this?
You remember that
Me.
time I talked on Raw?
There's that time people mistook me for Joey Styles. And I posed for pictures.
He did get choked by Daniel Bryan.
True,
Oh,
that's
true.
going to be at least 2 chapters.
Saving that for the sequel.
So I'll report back.
Justin Roberts.
I know.
Okay, yeah. Let us know. Let us know how it goes. Thank you, Stephen. There you go. Thank you, OOC. Great job and much appreciated, mate. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. He is right about the front of it. Have a look at the cover here. Jeez, if Bare Minimum had a face. Like, if I were more cynical, I'd say he's chosen this action pic because it obscures his face a bit. So it's a blonde guy with heart in big pink writing, like he's hoodwinking people into thinking it's Owen Hart. I could let that slide, but if you look at the back of the book here, look, Hall of Fame class of 2010, picture with him and Vince hugging, that's so sneaky. You were intentionally inferring you were Hall of Fame class of 2010, you cheeky cunt. Never change, Bruce. I love you. You're the best, you carny bollocks. So that's it for Season 2, Episode 9 of OSW Playlist. Jay Hunter giving you a course clear, and remember... a winner is you.
I got you out here for one reason because.
Point, Waller.
Tell him, Bruce.